Welcome back to Wildermyth or Wildermyth. Okay, so our heroes decided not to disturb the paladin's rest. Okay, they decide on their next destination by dusk. They trace their steps back to the home of Abwin Lob. Maybe I'll be fine. Old Abwin, hermit woman of the woods, we've returned. Who creeps by daylight to my lonely cot? Who, be it the trouble-bent chipmunk or old summer gale? Oh, it's these puddle-wits. Your task wasn't easy, Abwin. We traveled hard under wind and weather to reach that cavern. You sound as if you found it. There's a well-said silence. I sense you return without the thing I sent you for, the one thing that mattered about all of this. You sent us to pick gems out of a tomb. I told you the task would be distasteful. Yeah, this is where I got interrupted, so... sorry, we have a little bit of a interlude here before we move on with the story. There we go. Has to be something else, a different kind of thing to find. Sweetheart, no. No, and again no. I need the Dwemerine prison that contains my higher essence and the balance of my fathomless power. Oh. That does sound fairly unique. So canter back and fetch it, while the year is not yet decayed. While your friend still lives would be a good time to go. Don't I know your voice? It's shy, almost involuntary, the question stumbling out of him. Yep. The meeting of their eyes can't be forever delayed. Me? My voice? And recognition comes in that grudging glance. How many times on a night of no moon had Granner woken up with a murmur in his ear, the whispering of an absent woman's lips? The whisper would rise in pitch as it went away, receding as if on wings, and became a phlegmy... I've heard your words, your strange words in the darkness, crackling. A voice climbing to the sky, the one who is awful pretty for her age? Dum dum dum. Granner, wait, you mean this is the... My curse comes from her. What? No, that's weird. That would be smart if it was me, but I am... because... the jig is up. Oh, fine, yes, okay, I'm your curse mother. You may as well know it all at this point. My name isn't Abwin Lob. Why would it be? No, call me Volta, Volta of Grey Mountain. For I am the Vulture Queen herself. And they're like, who? In the charred and sun-raw days before the... Wait, you're getting this, right? You understand what I'm doing? Yes. You're explaining the thing. This is, the villain's speech. Alright, perfect. So, in the charred and sun-raw days before the rise of the tree talkers, the star watchers, and the wave of wandering poets. In those scorched and beautiful days, I was Volta of Grey Mountain, Volta who conquered all the lands and peoples within my span. My soldiers were plentiful as the stones, and I stooped over every town, farm, and tower, plucked every gobbet of joy that pleased me. Crazy, you think? And my reign would have lasted forever, except for our hero, the man from the tomb, the statue. An acne-scarred pinstrel is what he was, Ansel Aristalas, his bad and cumbersome name. he played at paying me tribute. And there he is. Came low-tailed under my perch like a strood. Only as I looked in the gem he offered, he then dealt me a blow that would kill a mortal. So by some power's hand the great balance of myself poured from me. My essence was imprisoned within that jewel for eternity, and I began my wingless exile. So Granner was right. Cast clattering down the mountain, a marvellous bone, little to no memory thereafter of what I'd been, I had to remember forcibly through the embattling fog over eons. Ever heard something like this? No. How long ago are we meant to believe this all happened? Oh, my body, this shell that prattles before you, it dies but always resolves again to life. Call it my curse. I'm almost powerless now. Over millennia I've roved. For untold stretches of time I was so weak I could barely eat, but I did hunger. Hunger was all I had. Yeah, this is sounding worse and worse, right? It's probably what Granner and Marbra are thinking right now. Yet you found the strength to curse me, unless that's another lie. Oh, it's possible. Ah, yes. Yes, around the time you were a child, Granner, a mighty quake split the earth. The sealed chamber wherein Aristalas was buried with my powers must have broken open. This allowed some of my strength to seep back to me. Unfortunately, the hallowed tomb still repelled my gaze, my steps, my efforts to attack it. Believe it or not, a certain slant of the spell meant that only well-meaning hands could draw the stone from its place. Ingeniously, then, I laid a curse on a child. On me, right. The idea being, as demonstrated, to set in motion a pure-seeming quest that would serve my ultimate ends. And it's really going to kill him? Once retrieved, I would bind the curse into the gem in place of my own... Oh, the curse? Probably. Unless the curse's caster is kill, or, I guess I should stop, saying things. Anyway, thanks for listening, my sadlings. You may journey on if you wish. I won't stop you. Yeah. This hermit moves shruggingly to fight, unfazed even by the prospect of death. So now we're set up to fight this, she a phoenix, I suppose? She's a evil phoenix lady. Okay, so I spent some time looking at the different options we had on the battlefield. We're infusing. Yeah. I always spend time looking at the scenery just to see if there's anything that I can use as an interfusion. But instead we went with the old, you have a magic user, you go up and get the melee guy in there. So he's going to strike. That was extremely effective. And we're going to have, that was blocked. Margaret was blocked there, so you can see if we can interfuse with that. Yes. And then use Wild Grasp. And that's it. It was over practically. Like, she didn't even get a chance to do anything. So passes who? Volton, wasn't it? Volter? Just look at each other. I've worried all my life over that curse. Was this all? Was it just a strange woman's whimsical plot? I feel like the fool of the story. Wow. Do we burn the house? They don't. They leave it like a grave marker and go. And peace follows with a turning year. Deaf sleeper once a voice pecked and burrowed. Renner will find that he knows it for sure one day, that the curse, whatever weight it might have carried, is gone. Yay! And somehow in the wild 20 long seasons later, gasp. Phew, I'm hungry. She's back.
I am too.
Suppose we must try again, she says. However, Dramhart is now a bloodhorn hunter. He has to choose another skill. Can't remember which one I chose now. Decided not to upgrade piercing shots, though. I do like how the experience points are retirement age. So he's completed this quest, and he has 10 plus 10 retirement age. So he now has 2 out of, let's see, 7. These experience point stars anyway. They have Quelling Moss, Crippling Strikes, Riposte, or more piercing shots. I think I went poison, yeah. Quelling Moss. So now we have quite a problem because the Incursion is coming. Size 3. And we will not be ready for it. So, yeah. They're not even going to get there in time. So Valden's going to have to make do with his defense, and it's going to be a close thing. So since they're not going to get there in time, I think I decided to assault the Straw Fox Threshery. There's really no point in them traveling down to meet the Incursion. Old formed cavern stretched beneath straw fox threshery. Marber, don't fall in a random crack. Yeah, where's he mad at me for something? Only their back barking echoes answer them. Wait, where's Marber? Really? Are we waiting for him again? Are we? I don't see him back there. He'll say something usually and repeatedly when he wants to stop. They scour their steps for the last sign of Marber. Here's what we expect to see, a branching way, an almost triangular crevice, and beyond is a tight twisting tunnel. Below them, in the coldening ground, I don't think that's a word, in the fungal glow. So who would even blame me? I'm just being thorough. And plus maybe there's a special buried whatever. Yeah, he's a greed wagon. So he's after riches. Like inside of there, where it's all shimmery. Under blade-sharp stones, a wider space, a firmer shine. There's a powerful smell, a heart smell, the heart of the mountain. And at first glance, he thinks a massive gray man is hunched over a blue-white flame. But he realizes, what is that? An unfamiliar language seems to twitch and change on every surface. I kind of can't believe that there really was something down here, brightening the dark for no one. The jewel, though, has a quality that I like. Choose. Seems like I was meant to have it, I'll say. Marber pries out the gem, or let's not upset gods of unknown temper. Marber pays it small honor and goes. Yeah, he's definitely not going to be stealing from strange beings. It really is a small gesture. I don't know why I have this compulsion to say something. I won't. He lays upon its rock paws a pouch full of flower petals he's been saving. It's odd, he feels no pang of remorse, leaving a little radiance to light the earth. Marber, is that you, love? I was coming back. It's funny because I'm never quite sure. I'm happy to see you. Aw. Reunited, they move on and soon emerge to fight another desperate fight. But ever and after, tucked underground, a stone-sharing god will dream of him, and Marber will be protected.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's sweet. So he has warding now. It's protecting him from danger.
Yeah,
and I think we will leave this. There's about another minute left on this video, so we'll wrap this up. There's 3 different creatures that we're fighting here in this cave at the threshery, Straw Fox Threshery. Yep. So see you next time.